allegations that Barack Obama secretly practices Islam or is an atheist, or that he is the antichrist of Christian eschatology, have been suggested since he campaigned for the U.S. Senate in 2004 and have proliferated since his election as President of the U.S. in 2008. As with conspiracy theories surrounding his citizenship status, these false claims are promoted by various fringe theorists and political opponents, with American bloggers and conservative talk radio hosts particularly promoting the theories. Despite the fact that these assertions are false, belief of these claims in the public sphere has endured and, in some cases, even expanded during Obama's presidency according to the Pew Research Center, with 17% of Americans believing him to be a Muslim in a 2012 poll. Claims that Obama secretly practices Islam. Obama was baptized into the United Church of Christ denomination and formally joined it in 1988. He left the UCC in 2008 because of the Reverend Jeremiah Wright controversy. He now worships with a Southern Baptist pastor at Camp David but has not become a formal member of any church since 2008. Though Obama is a practicing Christian and he was chiefly raised by his mother and her Christian parents, his father Barack Obama, Sr., with whom he lived only as a baby, was a Muslim-turned-atheist, and his stepfather Lolo Soetoro, with whom he lived during his early childhood, was a nominal Muslim. This familial connection to Islam, among other things, is a basis of claims that Obama secretly practices Islam. According to the Los Angeles Times, false rumors saying that Obama was secretly a Muslim started during his campaign for the United States Senate in 2004 and had expanded through viral emails by 2006. The Times compared these rumors to earlier false rumors about 2000 presidential candidate John McCain fathering a dark-skinned child out of wedlock. The rumors were subsequently promoted by conservative talk show hosts, including Michael Savage. In December 2007, the Hillary Clinton campaign asked a volunteer county coordinator to step down after she forwarded an email message which repeated the false rumor that Obama was Muslim. In June 2008, New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg, himself Jewish, spoke out to Jewish voters in Florida against false email rumors which said that Obama was secretly a Muslim and did not support Israel. Bloomberg said, "I hope all of you will join me throughout this campaign in strongly speaking out against this fear-mongering, no matter who you'll be voting for." Quran claim A chain email circulating during the presidential campaign claimed that Obama took his oath of office as a U.S. Senator in 2005 while placing his hand on a Quran rather than a Bible. This claim is false, as Obama was sworn into office using a Bible that he owned. The claim may have been inspired by a photo-op reenactment of the 2007 swearing-in of U.S. Representative Keith Ellison of Minnesota, who used a Quran that had belonged to Thomas Jefferson. Madrasa claim an early version of a rumor that Obama had spent at least 4 years in a so-called madrasa, or Muslim seminary, in Indonesia was found in an article published by Insight on the News, a magazine that was published by News World Communications, an international media conglomerate then owned by the Unification Church. Insight on the News ceased publication soon after the incident. Its editor, Jeff Kuhner, claimed that a person working for the Clinton campaign had told him that the campaign was preparing an accusation that her rival Senator Barack Obama had covered up a brief period he had spent in an Islamic religious school in Indonesia when he was 6. Senator Clinton denied the allegations. When interviewed by the New York Times, Kuhner did not name the person said to be his reporter's source. Obama attended 2 schools during the 4 years he lived in Indonesia as a child. From the 1st grade until sometime in the 3rd grade he attended the Roman Catholic St. Francis Assisi School, where classes began and ended each day with Christian prayers. He was registered there as Muslim because of his stepfather's nominal religion. At some point during the 3rd grade he transferred to State Elementary School Menteng 01, also known as Basuki School, for less than a year. Basuki is a secular public school. Students there wear Western clothing, and the Chicago Tribune described the school as so progressive that teachers wore miniskirts and all students were encouraged to celebrate Christmas. Soon after a story, CNN reporter John Vos visited State Elementary School Menteng 01 and found that each student received 2 hours of religious instruction per week in his or her own faith. Vos was told by Hardy Priano, deputy headmaster of the school, "This is a public school. We don't focus on religion. In our daily lives, we try to respect religion, but we don't give preferential treatment." Interviews by Nedra Piccola of the Associated Press found that students of all faiths have been welcome there since before Obama's attendance. Ahmad Solichin, the vice principal of the school, told Piccola, "The allegations are completely baseless. Yes, most of our students are Muslim, but there are Christians as well. Everyone's welcome here. It's a public school." Middle name Muhammad claim One chain email claimed incorrectly that President Obama's middle name is Muhammad or Muhammad. His actual middle name is Hussein. Claims that Obama is the Antichrist. During the 2008 presidential campaign, one chain email accused Barack Obama of secretly being the biblical Antichrist, saying, "According to the Book of Revelations, the Antichrist will be a man, in his 40s, of Muslim descent, who will deceive the nations with persuasive language, and have a massive Christ-like appeal. The prophecy says that people will flock to him and he will promise false hope and world peace, and when he is in power, he will destroy everything as it Obama." The word Antichrist does not appear in the Book of Revelation. The Book of Revelation instead refers to the beast. The Book of Revelation never mentions the beast's age, nor does it include any references to Muslim descent, as the religion of Islam was not founded until hundreds of years after the book was written. During the 2008 presidential campaign, former comedian and political commentator Victoria Jackson made claims that Obama bears traits that resemble the Antichrist. The Radical Whisperer Baptist Church, based in Topeka, Kansas, frequently uses signs at their controversial protests claiming Obama to be an Antichrist and runs a website dedicated to proving it. BeastObama.com. Political polls, public opinion surveys carried out, beginning in 2008, have shown that a number of Americans believe that Obama is a Muslim. In March 2008, a survey conducted by Pew Research Center found that 10% of respondents believed that rumor. Those who were more likely to believe he is a Muslim included political conservatives, people who had not attended college, people who lived in the Midwest or the South, and people in rural areas. A study conducted by the University of Georgia found that the percentage of Americans who believed that Obama is a Muslim remained constant at approximately 20% in September, October, and November 2008, despite frequent attempts by the media as well as the Obama campaign to correct this misconception. However, the study also showed that some people who had initially believed Obama to be a Christian later believed the rumor that he is a Muslim. The survey found that respondents who had shifted to the misconception were generally younger, less politically involved, less educated, more conservative, and more likely to believe in biblical literalism. According to Professor Barry Hollander, these are groups of people who are generally distrustful of the mainstream media. So therefore journalists telling them that this is not true could actually have the opposite effect and make them more likely to believe the rumor. In August 2010, a Pew Research poll showed that 18% of Americans and 30% of Republicans believed that Obama is a Muslim. In 2012, data from the aforementioned Pew Center found that the popularity of the misinformation had increased in some groups. Specifically, over 1 in 7 Americans labeled the president a Muslim. Harris Taran of the Muslim Public Affairs Council remarked that the survey shows there's a lot of fear-mongering and politicking in America. Barack Obama's response. In person Barack Obama has publicly responded to questions regarding his religion on more than one occasion. During a debate of Democratic presidential candidates on January 15, 2008, in Las Vegas, Nevada, the moderator, Brian Williams, asked Obama about the rumor that he was trying to hide the fact that he is a Muslim. Obama responded that the facts are, "I am a Christian. I have been sworn in to the U.S. Senate with a Bible." He then said, "In the Internet age, there are going to be lies that are spread all over the place. I have been victimized by these lies. In an interview with NBC journalist Brian Williams on August 29, 2010, Williams asked Obama about a poll that said that 20% of the American public do not believe that he is a Christian or American-born. Obama gave a similar answer to the one he gave in the January 2008 debate. During the 2011 National Prayer Breakfast, the president stated, "My Christian faith then has been a sustaining force for me over these last few years, all the more so when Michelle and I hear our faith questioned from time to time." Institutional equals. In addition to Obama's personal responses, the 2008 Obama presidential campaign responded to the false claims made against him by people opposed to his candidacy by launching a website called fightthesmears.com. One of the false claims counted by the website is that he's a Muslim and not a Christian. In October 2010, the White House announced that it was canceling a stop at the Golden Temple during Obama's trip to India. The decision to cancel was received with disappointment by the Sikh community, and it was speculated that the decision was in response to a photo that was circulated during the 2008 campaign of Obama wearing Kenyan traditional wardrobe during a 2006 trip to Kenya. The 2006 photo was used to raise doubts about Obama's religion. See also: Frank Gaffney criticism of Barack Obama, Andy Martin, list of conspiracy theories, xenophobia, Islamophobia, crypto-Islam. References. External links: Obama Conspiracy Theories Watchdog website, Obama email timeline, Washington Post, June 28, 2008, Taranto, James. Wingnuts an autobiography? The Curious Case of John Evelyn and the Scary New GOP Poll. The Wall Street Journal. Retrieved April 2, 2010. Wilkinson, Isambard. Abuses Barack Obama. HTML Al-Qaeda leader racially abuses Barack Obama. The Daily Telegraph. Retrieved March 8, 2010. Musk, Matthew. An attack that came out of the ether. Scholar looks for first link in email chain about Obama. Washington Post. Retrieved April 2, 2010. Christoph, Nicholas D. The Push to Authorize Obama. The New York Times. Retrieved April 2, 2010. Obama Muslim rumors spread to Delaware class. The NPR News blog. March 26, 2008. Retrieved April 3, 2010. Murray, Molly. Teacher's alleged remarks on Obama investigated, 5th grader says IR educator taught urban legend as fact. The News Journal. Retrieved April 3, 2010. Schurer, Michael. The Challenge of Measuring the Right-Wing FringeTime.com. Archived from the original on March 26, 2010. Retrieved April 3, 2010. Sullivan, Amy. An Antichrist Obama in McCain ad? Time. Archived from the original on March 29, 2010. Retrieved April 3, 2010.